Guys, Zinigami here, and Neo Sabo is out on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. Please excuse the mess. My computer is in the shop because it's broken, so I'm doing this off my laptop. So everything is different now, and just don't be too scared. So on this Neo Sabo raid, there are actually missions on the Chopper Man missions for the 30 and the 40 stamina versions of Neo Sabo. Remember that at 30 and 40, you can get Sabo to drop. Just the 30 is a very, very, very low chance of getting Sabo to drop. The 40 is like it's less than a 50% chance of getting Sabo to drop. And of course, on 60 stamina, you get guaranteed Sabo drops. So on the 30 stamina version, 30 and 40 stamina are 10 kill missions. So on the 30 stamina, you get rewards for 1, 3, 5, 7, and 10 kills on Sabo. On the 40 stamina version, it's 1, 3, 5, 7, and 10 kills right there. You can see the rewards. Not too important. It's not like the 30 stamina especially are some pretty lackluster rewards. Unless you really want to get that rainbow penguin or something, you can just do the other ones instead. Get them done at least once though, so you can get the gem from them. And the Elder Turtle from that, Princess Turtle from there. Double Princess Turtles for 10 runs on the 40 stamina, which is a little nicer. And then on each of the 40 staminas, they have changed the way the tiers work. And now it's 1, 3, 5, 7, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 kills for your rewards. So now it's broken up a little more, so 1, 3, 5, 7, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 for the fighter version. And then the last one is the Cerebral version of Sabo. The first team we're going to be looking at is a team that I recommend the most. That is the Magellan and Kizaru shooter team. Now, you don't need a Magellan of your own. What you really need is just as much health as you can get, and some damage reducers or healing specials and delayers, because we're going to be using Legend Magellan Friend Captain Special to basically do all the heavy lifting. There's something very important to note about the Sabo Kai raids versus the regular Sabo raid, is that some of his versions do not clear buffs. Like the shooter version, that version does not clear buffs at all, so you can delay him with Golden Pound Usopp and get the full turn duration off with Golden Pound Usopp. You can also actually toxic him either with a regular Magellan, although that will take longer, so you're gonna need more health / recovery luck / damage reducing specials like Giola or Perona in order to survive long enough for your raid boss Magellan's toxic to kick in, or use Legend Magellan's toxic. Remember that Legend Magellan's toxic is going to take a total of 6 turns, 8 turns to get ready, because it starts at 50 times his attack and then it doubles every single turn, unlike Raid Boss Magellan, which starts at half of his attack and then triples every single turn. It's still faster than Raid Boss Magellan, but it deals more damage overall. And big thing is that Legend Magellan's Captain ability also cuts enemies' health by 15% at the end of each turn, so we're going to be attacking Sabo so his 10-hit combo barrier goes away, and then just letting that end of turn damage chip away at him, so that way we can get out of there just a little bit faster. So we're going to be using Golden Pound Usopp on stage 3, and that way we'll have his special ready again once again on stage 4. Don't forget, you can leave one of these Dex guys alive, let them bind your Giola, and get a few more turns off of that. Magellan's end of turn damage is going to make it a little hard to stall on the lobster and crabs and stuff, because you will be doing quite a bit of damage to them, 1 damage per turn on all of those guys. So it's gonna hurt them overall. Also, you can keep any recovery and tandem orbs you have on your team, so that way they don't get turned into badly matching orbs for stage 4. So you'll see I'm going to start saving my recovery and tandem orbs. That way it just won't be badly matching orbs. Any damaging specials you might bring, you want to use on the next stage. You can use your Kizaru special on the next stage right away, so you don't really need a recovery orb on Kizaru. You can use your own Raid Boss Magellan right here too to delay him for a turn, or you can use Golden Pound Usopp. Either or works great. Depends on how many orbs you have and how much damage you can do with your team. And here I'm going to be passing the turn and using Golden Pound Usopp special next turn instead of Raid Boss Magellan special this turn. Make sure you get those barriers down so that way the Magellan can help cut away at a little bit of damage. If I had a matching orb, my Yola, that would have been nice, because then Yola's strength orb will be a little more useful. You don't need both Yola and Perona here. You can place one of them with someone to help you get through stage 4. Either somebody like Legend Kizaru, who will help you get matching orbs, or Heracles to help you get matching orbs. Heracles especially is really nice since since Legend Magellan, I'm gonna get those two messed up all the time. Since Legend Magellan wants you to have one character of every single color, then Heracles you get to take real advantage of his special, since he also gives an orb of every single color. So I do think that I end up leaving one of these guys alive. Remember, if you leave the penguin alive, whenever the penguin attacks, he will give a % damage reduction barrier to his team for 11 turns. It's a very, very long damage reduction barrier, so make sure you kill the penguin. Even with this damage, if you do not have level 3 anti-despair, which my team doesn't, you can take some damage here just fine, because on turn 4, Sabo is going to despair both of your captains, and you'll lose the extra health that Kizaru and Legend Magellan gives you. So now we can take him down. Extra heal return is always going to be nice on your team, so that way you can stall a little longer. And on to Sabo. Sabo has 3.5 million hit points. He has a 10 hit combo barrier. All versions of Sabo's will do some kind of orb shuffle and will also limit your combo meter by 50%. They all attack for 7,336 every single turn, and they will all boost their own attack after the first turn. For the shooter version, he is going to enrage and attack every single turn once again, so he won't remove debuffs, but he will enrage, so that way he'll effectively get rid of your delay. And most importantly about that is that he'll keep that toxic. You notice that I used my Legend Magellan before my Raid Boss Magellan. Raid Boss Magellan's poison his toxic will not stack with Legend Magellan, although if you have him at his stage 1 special, you can stack the poison and the toxic, although the poison damage is insignificant in the long run. So we'll use Perona to help take a hit here, although I could use Perona after the despair if you need to stall longer because you're using your Raid Boss Magellan special. Keep your recovery orbs and whatevers, and Sabo will go down very easily. A few more teams after this, guys, and spoilers, do the shooter and the fighter versions, because the Cerebral version is incredibly difficult. I did not even beat the Cerebral version. I have a free-to-play team that will beat the Cerebral version, but it requires perfect orb luck in order for that to work. So yeah, it's not the coolest ride. See you guys in there. For the fighter version of Sabo, big thing about the fighter version is that we're going to get our attack and orbs boosted on stage 1, which is in a way gonna be nice because it's gonna help us get through those early stages, but that means we will not be able to use any attack or orb boosts after we get to Sabo himself. So using health cutters, like Hack if you have them. Chinjiao is very, very good, but you might notice that my Chinjiao is terrible. So I might be able to stall 25 turns to use the stage 1, but it's unlikely. I'm going to try this turn with team with the Foxy to get several turns of delay off. Using Sanji, we're not going to be able to use his his special ability to boost our attacks, but we will be able to use his jump to boost our damage as well. So here we're going to get into the stage and we're going to do the downloads. Thank you very much. I know how to play this game, thanks. And here we go, we're going to get our attacks and orb boosted on the very first turn. Woo! Awesome. Oh, our health is cut in half too. Wow, that sucks. Hey, they're not all one-turn attacks. So wanky. Hey, they're not all one-turn attacks. I guess that's a decent trade-off. I guess I don't want to take a hit here then. Sick! Dude, that's sick! Oh, I don't have any side characters. Shit. Whoops. I want 5+ Chopper because Luffy delays. Also, 5+ Chopper is not better than Luffy. Alright, only 43 more turns to go. We got this. Sick! Hey Sanji, what do you think of this team? I think it's... I don't think it's Tola. I think it's sick! It's gonna hurt. Yeah, nice. I like it when it hurts. Oh, thank you, Recovery Cotton Candy. Oh, I want to thank everybody who made this possible. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank... Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Fuck. Oh, man. Oh. Go. Wow. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo. Well. Jesus. Whoops. That's a shame. I don't want you to kill me. No, I have to kill this one. I don't have enough damage to kill that one. All according to Keikaku. All according to Keikaku. Woo! Whoops. I should end it on the Luffy. Okay. And on Sabo. Sabo has 3.5 million hit points once again. As you can see, I still have a ton of turns to stall out. That's a 50 turn debuff. We still get our chain reduced by half. We're gonna use Foxy to delay him, and we also can move some orbs around. I guess it doesn't matter? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Boom, boom. Sanji. I should have jumped Sanji. I did not jump Sanji because I am a silly goose. So I guess I literally totally forgot to jump my Sanji. So let's just jump Sanji now and pretend like I jumped him last time. And we're just going to attack this turn. Yeah, let's just pretend like I jumped my Sanji last time and that everything is according to plan. Sabo actually has 3.6 million this time. That's totally fine. Everything's according to my plan. Now I'll use Sabo. Boost your attack. It's okay. It's fine. You're not going to attack me yet. It's okay. That's what we have Foxy for. Foxy's there for 2 turns of delay, not 1 turn of delay. That's all. I just want to give Sabo a little bit of... make him feel better. So now I don't have an orb boost on my Foxy. I actually should put Foxy here. That would give me about 50,000 more damage, maybe? Maybe, but oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and then 1 more turn of attacking before we die. We got some good orbs here. He cuts our health by half on turn 3. Which is fine, because he still doesn't get rid of buffs, and he still doesn't clear buffs, which is very important. Whew! Jump your Sanji before you get into there. That would be the clever thing to do, and you would have a safer fight than I did. Jump your Sanji first, and then you'll be okay. You can burst, and then you can jump, and then you just jump him right away. Don't do that. And on the Cerebral version of Sabo, we're going to be showing off a Inuarashi and Ambush Quest Shanks Cerebral team. Now, once again, I will preface this by saying I lose this run. If you do the same team I do, recommend that you get a matching orb on your Shanks and also use your specials differently from how I do so. I forget that Sabo clears his buff on the 3rd turn. So you'll want to use your Momonga on the 2nd turn. So Momonga on the 2nd turn, Kuro on the 2nd turn, get yourself a bunch of matching orbs and go all in with a burst, and you should be able to finish him off with that last attack if with some lucky enough orb boost, or if you have enough cotton candies and levels on your int characters. Suleiman also here, my specials on him are terrible, so he's on a really long cooldown, so I'll have to stall a lot. You can save a lot of turns stalling if you have his special leveled up more. If you have a double Inuarashi team, that's really gonna be it. The only team I recommend with the Cerebral version is double Inuarashi, Wanda and Sicilian. So that way Wanda Sicilian will give you fully matching orbs, because Sabo on his preemptive attack will not only lower your combo meter by 50%, but he'll also give you badly matching and block orbs, which if you use Wanda and Sicilian specials together, you will get fully matching orbs on that very first turn and also boost your attack. It's basically everything that you want that this team does not give you. You can also use Suleiman. One thing you really cannot use on this team is any orb boost, because if you use any orb boost at all, Sabo will clear all your buffs, he will bind 3 units for 4 turns, and he will also prevent all your healings for 3 turns. This is after he clears buffs, so it does not do you any benefit at all. If you use multiple orb boosting specials, he will clear buffs every single time, so just don't bring any orb boosters. Type boosters, health cutters, and Inuarashi especially is very, very good. If you have double legend Inuarashi, you can use one special on the 1st turn, the 2nd special on the 2nd turn, and you will do great. It's basically what you need. So something I'll be looking for here especially are tandem and recovery orbs on my strength characters, because Shanks special will make those tandem and recovery orbs count as matching orbs to help burst down the next stage. Our health also is a lovely tool that will definitely not cut way too close in a little bit. Lightning and Magai, 2-turn Cerebral Delayer, the longest Cerebral Delayer you can get, so he's very, very good. He's also a strength character, which helps out with the Dex characters on the next stage. Kuro can be replaced with Croc. That's the old Cerebral Slasher Croc, who will shuffle orbs and give himself an int orb. The thing is that Kuro's basically better than Croc in every way. He's got a little higher attack, and Kuro also lets you keep your matching orbs, so you have a higher chance of getting matching orbs on him and your Cerebral Shanks, which are the ones that are really, really important. Right there I was trying to figure out how much, or if I should just go for it and take the hit. We're gonna go for it. I'd get lucky and get a recovery orb on Lightning Magai. Using Shanks special on this turn will allow us to kill one of these guys. Lightning Magai also can be used to delay, but if we use him delay, we won't be able to use him against Sabo. So if you're using him here, you're gonna want to stall out until you can get Suleiman special at least ready once again. But Lightning Magai special is going to be used for the 2-turn delay against Sabo before Suleiman, so Lightning Magai first and then Suleiman second. You can also use one of their specials first. You can use Lightning Magai special first, and then you can use Suleiman special after Sabo clears her buffs. But that does mean that you're going to have to burst later on. You do get a few extra turns out of it there though. So you can actually go longer, especially if you can take a hit from Sabo. If you go in with enough health to take a hit from Sabo, then you'll be able to really, really stall it out. It's all going to depend on your orb luck and how much you have to stall. Like I said, my Suleiman is really, really long, so I'm going to be stalling for a really, really long time, which isn't great. Let's talk about the differences in the Sabo. So Sabo now is a side character. The biggest thing is that he is He gets an extra socket. Not much else changes about him. He just has a new socket, which is nice. Going to 4 sockets lets you also put Bind, Despair, Heal, and something else. So I would recommend Bind, Despair, Heal, either cooldown or matching or damage reduction. Any of those are very, very good. His attack is slightly lower than Dex Sabo, but honestly it doesn't matter that much. Sabo is one of the best free-to-play characters ever, and having a different color version of him is going to be incredibly useful for any team that you have. Guys, this is my team. You can watch me die because I don't have a matching orb on my Shanks. If you like this, once again, I apologize for the poor quality of the audio. I am on my laptop because my desktop PC has been broken for 5 freaking days now. If you can help me out to repair my computer, I don't even know how much it's gonna cost yet, but please use that Amazon link in the video description down below. If you buy something on Amazon, it costs you nothing extra, and it helps give me a little kickback. You can also go to patreon.com/Zenigami and subscribe, or check us out live on twitch.tv/Zenigami. And once again, thank you so much for watching from the bottom of my heart, and y'all stay beautiful.